What's up, duelists? I'm Ashton, and this is Testing Tuesday, where every Tuesday I try out one of Yu-Gi-Oh's many different decks and archetypes, tell you a little bit about what I'm expecting from it, show some highlights, and then give some final thoughts on the deck overall. This week, we have one that is very close to my heart, and that is Gladiator Beast. Now, when these cards first came out way back in the day, I didn't play way back in the day, but I played in those formats with my friends, and they are easily one of my favorite archetypes of all time. But how well can they hold up in 2022? Well, let's go over a few of the big important cards in this deck, and sort of give you the strategy. So first, we have Gladiator Beast Andal in here, who is a vanilla 1900 attacker. This is specifically here for Rescue Rabbit and Unexpected Die. So I basically have 9 copies of Gladiator Beast Andal. The point here, normal summon Rescue Rabbit, use this effect, get 2 Andal out, and then link them off into something like a Test Panther, so I can start getting more Gladiator Beast cards to facilitate more combos. We have Augustus, Vespasius, Noxious, Darius, Ikest, Bestiari, and Atorix in order to round out our Gladiator Beast monsters. All of them have an effect where if they fought during the battle phase and survived, then at the end of the battle phase, they can shuffle themselves back into the deck in order to special summon another, and then that monster that's special summoned will be special summoned by a Gladiator Beast effect, and therefore will have an additional effect. So Gladiator Beast Augustus's effect is if it is special summoned by the effect of a Gladiator Beast monster, it can special summon 1 Gladiator Beast from my hand in defense position. Facilitate more swarming, facilitate more combos. Vespasius, when it comes out, it can increase all of your monsters' attack points by 500 to help your Gladiator Beasts get over your opponent a little bit easier. Noxious protects itself and then also can dump a Gladiator Beast from deck to graveyard, so you can use Darius or Ikest to either bring it back into hand or special summon it onto the field. Bestiari, classic. This card can pop any spell trap card on the field, so it's pretty good. And then Atorix can also send Gladiator Beasts from the deck or extra deck to the graveyard. Test Tiger here, if you already have a Gladiator Beast on board, you can summon it, tribute itself, put a Gladiator Beast back, and then special summon another Gladiator Beast from the deck, which will activate its effect. So you could go like Test Tiger, sacrifice itself, and let's say like a Vespasius, and then bring Augustus out, special summon a Gladiator Beast from hand, and start going off. Unexpected Die for the Andal. We have Gladiator Beast Comeback, which special summons a Gladiator Beast monster from your hand or graveyard with a different type from the monsters you control, and it cannot be destroyed by battle. So this is not once per turn, and also can be used while you have no monsters. So if you know you have, let's say, a Bestiari, 2 Bestiaries in hand, if you get unlucky like that, or let's say that you have a Augustus and a Bestiari. Both are winged beasts, so you would use Gladiator Beast Comeback first, get the Augustus out, then normal the Bestiari, and now you have 2 on the field. You can always use this with graveyard, so let's say you have a Vespasius, and you ended up dumping like a Heraclinos into the graveyard, you can also bring that Heraclinos back, right? And that's where Atorix and Noxious come in really handy. Proving Ground is just a way to get more Gladiator Beasts to the Rota of the deck. And then we have Gladiator Rejection. Gladiator Rejection is really interesting. You cannot target Gladiator Beast monsters you control with card effects except during the battle phase. Your opponent cannot. And if a Gladiator Beast monster is special summoned from your main deck, you can special summon 1 Gladiator Beast monster from your deck with a different type. For the monster you control in defense position, you can only use it once. So again, another way, if you pulled this up first before you start doing your combo, you can start special summoning out more monsters and get stuff going. World Legacy Succession can get some more stuff onto the field from the graveyard. Monster Reborn to get back from the graveyard. Called by the Grave, just good to try to handle Ash or anything like that. And then this is a going second build I have here with Lightning Storm and Dark Ruler No More. Now the extra deck has a lot going on. Domitianus is probably the best extra deck monster here. If you can get this thing out, it's just a quick effect, negate monster effects, and then destroy them. So this thing's really important. Heraclinos has to come out in a special way because we don't play Laquari. So Heraclinos is a discard a card, quick effect, negate a spell or trap. The way you get this out is you dump it into the graveyard and then use Gladiator Beast Comeback to get it out, or you can use Gladiator Beast Tamer Editor, which when it comes out will allow you to special summon a Gladiator Beast Fusion monster from the extra deck without caring about its summoning condition. So you can get Heraclinos out for free without actually needing a Laquari. Nerogius isn't amazing. I haven't had him come up very often. He's a big body that can't be destroyed by battle. He's all right in a pinch, but so far I feel like you either get the grind game going and are able to grind out your opponent for a little bit, or you lose. And so I haven't had Nerokius come into play yet, but we'll see in the highlights if that ever comes up. Geyser's still a good card. If it's special summon, target 2 cards of the field, destroy them. That's still a good effect. Geyser's is still a good card. Axis Goad, Appaloosa, Cross Sheep, Link Spider, and Subman Grade Almirage for some generic good cards. Almirage would protect our Gladiator Beast monsters so we can survive a battle phase. Cross Sheep, we're supposed to try to use that on the field and put a fusion in there so that we can go ahead and special summon a level 4 lower Gladiator Beast from Graveyard. Link Spider is if we have Andal, we can Link Spider into Andal. If we have Andal in hand, then we can summon it and then go into a Link 2 like Test Panther. And then the only like Gladiator Beast specific extra deck monsters here are Dragazes and Test Panther. So Dragazes is basically a battle protection monster with 2k attack. So he's okay, but most importantly is Test Panther. Test Panther lets you add 1 Gladiator Beast card from deck to hand, and that says card, not monster. So you can add Comeback, you can add Rejection, you can't add Proving Ground, but you can add any of your Gladiator Beast monsters. So that's where this comes in really handy. I like getting Comeback really good. I like getting, if I play going first, Gladiator Beast Charge or War Chariot to set up for next turn. So Test Panther's huge. Test Panther's really, really good. And that just about does it. I'm expecting this deck to not do very good. It bricks sometimes. It sort of gets stopped by any decent hand trap. Against meta, it's not going to do very good. But we're going to try it out. Let's show you some highlights, and let's see how well we can pilot Gladiator Beast in 2022. Here's the games. All right. So we really don't care if we lose rock, paper, scissors here because we're probably going second anyway. Looks like we're going against an Warrior XC's deck. Yeah. Okay. I'm perfectly honest, I have no idea what these like Z Utopics do. We're not playing a Master Duel, so I don't have to worry about like a Rongo triggering like 3 different effects on a single monster. All right, so what do I need to worry about? So you have negate a monster effect, protection for this, negate a monster effect, so 3 negates so far, reduce attack to 0, protection, a battle card effect. So these are 3 monster negates plus protection from destruction twice, bare minimum. So how would I play through this? Let's start with Unexpected Die. I also didn't check the graveyard for anything. At this point, I'm just not even gonna bother. We're gonna get out Andal. So we could go into Link Spider here. I think we should. Let's activate Link Spider's effect. Go ahead and special Andal. I think I go Test Panther here. Test Panther, and then trigger its effect. Do you want to negate it? Will. So I have my attack and then negate. Okay. So that's 1 negate. I gotta play through 2 more. Activate, Comeback. Let's special the Vespasius. Let's go ahead and get Test Tiger out. Let's activate Test Tiger. Let's put the Vespasius back. Okay, so you're gonna negate it. Okay, that's 2 negates down. The only thing I have to worry about now is Zombie Stein. Let's go Test Panther again. I was only able to do that once per turn. Oops. Let's Bestiari. Actually, here we go. Test Panther. Let's shuffle that back. Okay, so you're gonna... Okay, great. All right, great. Okay, so I played through all of the negates. Well, I say play through, but I kind of have to, like, do stuff. So I'm going to punch the Zombie Stein, which will kill it. You'll use that, take me to 0. I'll take less damage than I would otherwise. Let's Bestiari. No more negates here. But you had Ash Blossom. Yeah, that'll probably pretty much do it, huh? That'll probably pretty much do it. Yeah, that's just game. Finally get some board breakers, and then I gotta go first, huh? Okay, I think we're I think we are always starting with Unexpected Die. And then we follow it up with Bestiari. We're gonna Test Panther here. Test Panther trigger. I think we gotta get the Comeback. Activate Comeback. I guess I'll get Bestiari. Yeah, I get Bestiari here. Because then I can... Because I can't really summon anything important. But then I can Test Panther, put Bestiari back, and then special something important. Yeah, I think I go Darius here. And then we trigger Darius. Get Andal back. And then we go... I think we just go Apo here. I think that's literally the best play. We set Called By and pass the turn. That's the best board I could come up with there. I wonder how good it would be if it was a... You're going to set 2 path. Buddy, what? Normal rabbit? Oh. Fire King. So what is that doing? During the next standby phase after this card was destroyed by a card effect and sent to the graveyard, add a Fire King from deck to hand. Sure. You're playing 60 cards. Lost connection? Oh, come on. Once again, drew no board breaker cards on the opening hand. So, Lightning Storm in the draw for turn. Set 1 pass. Go Proving Ground. Grab ourselves. Let's special the Bestiary. Normal Quest? Or it's probably Equest. Like Equestrian. I could make Geyserus. I'm tempted to just make Geyserus. I think I'm just going to make Geyserus. Why not? Target 1. Good enough for me. Valor. Okay. Special 2 Gladiator Beast. What would I do? Yeah, I think that's actually smart. Put that thing back. Oh. Cosmo. This is on my list to, like, try for Testing Tuesday. It's on my list for sure. I've always wanted to play Cosmo. Battle phase for 2K. Okay. Sure. There's Dark Destroyer. Dark Lady. Farm Girl. Are you trying to, like, kill me in this battle phase? Or... Yeah. That's game. They made it there. Yep. You're good. Look at that. I'm going second, and I have a board breaker in hand. Insane. Another set. Unexpected die, I suppose. Andal. No, I didn't want to set. Oh, come on. I'm upset. Oh, cool. I'll just Geysers. I forget that you can fusion summon anyway. Geyserus. Pop that. What are you playing with? Oh, DDD. Just like a weird DDD version or something? Like, what's going on here? Let's Gladiator Beast come back. Spacious. I'm gonna go with Battle Phase first. Let's just attack. Oh. Yes, let's activate Vespasius. Oh, actually, this is insane. A Torix here. Activate. Send Dom. Do I want a Geyserus? I think I do. Trigger Equest. Add Comeback to hand. Triggered Noxious. Send Vespasius, maybe? Give it in rotation again. Activate. Get Vespasius back. Grab Tamer. This is crazy. Activate Tamer. Special Heraclinos. Reborn. Oh, must be first special summon. Oh, well, I learned my lesson that hard way. Oh, man, it's not as crazy as I wanted it to be. In that case, let's go Test Panther. Test Panther, trigger. Let's get Comeback Engrave, or in hand. Activate, send that back. Darius here. Darius, activate. Give Equest. Equest, activate, add, come back to hand. But it's negated because of Darius. And then Apo. 5 material Apo. So we have quite a number of monster negates. Plus Heraclinos. Two spell trap negates, a couple of monster negates, and then Lightning Storm in hand if they get through all that. That's pretty good. I'm actually pretty happy with that. That's probably the best board that I've made so far. That's the best board that I've made so far. Granted, the opponent had nothing to like stop me, but even though that's the case, it still is a pretty decent board. Gilgamesh to Divisor King Deus Machinix into the 7 Sins. Huh? Oh dear. Oh dear. Yes, so... Lightning Storm? Proving Ground. Come back. Let's make Tame Editor come back. Activate. Geyserus. Activate. Pop. And pop. Well, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be honest with you right now. I'm not sure we're making it out of this one. I can still play, but like, it's very iffy right now. No, I didn't want to set it. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Not quick play. Do this again. Get Big Boy. Shuffle that back. Honestly think we bestiari here of all things. Trigger the effect to pop one of these. I guess I pop this. I go access code, actually. Wait a minute. Hold on. Hold on. Let's go Dragsies. Here. Access code. Activate. Buff. Activate. Banish. Hit that. I think I have to pop the scale, actually. Seems a little iffy, but like... And then we clear the Genghis, right? I think I have to kill Genghis, actually. That actually is game. That was game! What was I thinking? That was literally game. Holy crap, I beat DDD. Let's go! Let's go, Gladiator Beast! Let's go! Best deck, best deck. 2022 best deck. Holy crap. No, I'm good, man. I don't need a rematch. I'm good. I got it. So that was the deck. That last game against DD was actually pretty fun. I ended up getting there, was able to win. That was pretty impressive. Access Code Talker is a good card. But I think we kind of see sort of the issues here, right? It's very inconsistent. It can die very easily to different interruptions. You kind of have to know the plays very well to be able to pilot this deck pretty okay. It takes a lot of resources to be able to set up the board that you want. And then going second, it can break the boards. As you saw with DD, I was able to get through some plays and break boards. But as we also saw in some other of the games, I did not get to... I played through 3 different monster negates, but I wasn't able to actually like get in for game or like get into a winning position. Right, and that's another big problem. I think it's a fun deck. I think it needs a lot of extra support. Just having so many cards rely on the battle phase is also a problem. Granted, with Rejection and Gladiator Beast's comeback and Test Panther, I think it saved a little bit from that issue. However, I think that it's just a little too slow, right? And it takes a little bit too much to get things going for this deck. So I would not say, I would only play this very casually. I don't think it's going to stand up to anything meta at all, which, I mean, no surprise, right? But I do think it has its moments where it can pop off. Some of the cards are really cool. I think Augustus is really sick. I think being able to use a Torix with Darius and Noxious and Nikes to be able to play around with the graveyard's really cool. I think Geyserus is still a pretty good card. I mean, 2022 and Geyserus just popping 2 cards on the field, still pretty good. But yeah, I just think and having Appo was nice, but I don't know. I just think it's a little too hard to recover. And as you saw, a lot of my games ended in L's. And is that because I misplayed? Is that because I got bad hands? Is that because this, that, or the other? All sorts of different reasons why you lose in Yu-Gi-Oh! However, I do think that as much as I used to love Gladiator Beast, I don't think I'll be picking it back up anytime soon. Maybe if it gets some more support. I'm not sure what it exactly needs. Maybe just a better boss monster? Because the monster negate's nice. The spell trap negate's nice, but it takes a lot to get there, and it's only 1. And so I think that's a bit of a problem. I think Tamer Editor is really sick, just being able to summon out these guys for free. But again, even with that, I just don't think that it's... But I had fun playing it. I hope you had fun watching it. Maybe you know a better way to play Gladiator Beast. Notice some of my misplays. Maybe you love Gladiator Beast. Let me know in the comments below. Like, subscribe. Let me know if you like this kind of content. And next week, we will have a brand new deck to play for Testing Tuesday. Thanks for watching, guys.